Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the Gamer Knight, and we're here in the archives with another unfolding segment of Jin's story. Without further ado, let's proceed where we left off. I know it's been some time since our last video, and of course it was nice disconnecting from technology, being in nature in Utah. I enjoyed a lot of the hiking segments, but yes, of course, I want to discuss about my trip. A little bit of it, I was actually happy with Angel's Landing, Bryce Canyon, the Narrows, and of course Zion National Park. Honestly, it was really relieving. But I definitely need to get used to hiking. It's been a while since I've done a bit of hiking since my trip to Peru. I did a trip to Machu Picchu, and boy, I was unprepared for the elevation of that hike. But I do want to touch up since that week I was away. I have hit some. I was hit with some big gaming news, which of course I'm referring to the big elephant GTA 6 being delayed to November 19, 2026. Which, to be honest, I actually saw this type of strategy coming with a delay. If you can look back to Red Dead Redemption 2's release, it had at least 3 delays, similar to, of course, GTA. They had 3 delays, and now we have 3 delays. And we now know that not only this game, when it launches, bear in mind it's going to launch at $100, according to marketers from both Sony and Rockstar. According to which, if it's set at that dollar value, it better be worth it. We already know that Rockstar. Oh, we'll touch back as soon as I'm done with these guys. Hey, the takers. Let's try some smoke bombs. How many men does it take to deliver a message? 1. Ah, crap. I was off. Ah, got him. At long range. It's been a while. It's been a few days since I played. But of course, I was playing a lot on Red Sec on Battlefield 6, which is why it's still, adjusting back to Ghost of Tsushima's gaming mechanics. But back to what I was saying with GTA 6 being that might be valued at $100 with the delay. With the delay being the case, this is actually bad for one game that's going to be releasing in fall of 2026, and that is Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac. We all know that it's going to be slated for fall of 2026, but this would definitely end like the hype for Wolverine. But in oh, but in the end, I definitely know that they're going to be making some announcement with a date change. Okay, we'll continue with the rest of the dialogue as soon as we, of course, finish this mission. All right. All right. Man is meeting with bandits, so we gotta find out. We gotta find out what they're holding, what they have secrets. Trying to get rich, huh? Let's see where you're going.
何度か猛虎が小屋のそばを通ったが、今のところ誰も見つかってない。おい、聞こえたか？馬だ。猛虎、隠れろ。
Mongol Raiders. Also, I could take him out with these explosive arrows, but can't break mission.
去ったな。行くぞ。運が良かった。この前、タモンが見つかったんだ。騎兵が増えてきたな。あの侍のせいだ。どの氷でも奴を見つけようと躍起になった。いっそみんな殺してくれりゃな。
Oh, they support Jin in his efforts to drive the Mongols to the sea. Nice.
もうすぐだ。さっさと街道から離れようぜ。タモンはどうなったんだ？アリ塚の上で貼り付けにされたんだよ。
Oh, jeez.
死ぬまで悲鳴を上げてた。そりゃひでえ。
All I can say is impaling is a terrible way to go. I know this because I've read a few history books, and one particular character really sticks out. But before we go any further, I want to mention the character I'm referring to, who is historical, who is a real person, was Vlad the Impaler. He was given that title due to his love of impaling his enemies all along the road to Transylvania. Which, for those of you who do not know, Transylvania is in Romania. Like said, it's obvious. I'm sorry. I will say for Transylvania, I will find myself terrified visiting. But I digress. The Vlad the Impaler happens to be a Romanian prince who, of course, defied the Turks, and he impaled his enemies. Which, not only this historical figure was ruthless, but also he inspired the creation of Dracula. Quite terrifying. And they even used his dates. The day he was born, 1422 and 1462, which is the year he died. Okay, let's see what these bandits have to say.
まずい、つけられてたんだ。あれ、例の侍だぞ。あなた様でよかった。野党からさような言葉を聞くとはな。それは誤解です。アザマウラから猛虎を追い払われたそうですが、奴らが戻ってこないとも限りません。だから神社の貴重なものを隠しているのです。奪われぬよう。父ちゃんの騎兵、大変だ。どうした？みんな置いてきたのか？
Singing crickets. Let me just look real quick. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright. Oh boy. That's not good.
殺されるぞ。敵は何人だ？数えきれないほどです。戦える者は俺と騎兵が。ついてこい。他の2人は小屋の仲間を守れ。手近なものを使え。
Mongols. Ah. You switch back. Stay down. too. Alright. Ah, there you are. Now that's how you deal with the Mongols.
誰か深手のやつだ。いや、お前らのおかげでな。俺たちじゃない。
Alright.
酒井様のおかげだよ。俺が何をした。この者らは猛虎から逃げてきた者や家を失った者です。守っておくのか。そのつもりです。後で盗むため宝を隠したのではないのか。違います。金が欲しいのではなく、猛虎が去った後のことを考え、人助けをしたいのです。
Wow.
ならばアザモウラに連れて行こう。
A noble
あそこな
cause.
ら安全だ。
Honorable.
止まれ。野党どもが何の用だ。村には入れんぞ。
Oh, great.
俺の連れだ。野党であろうともかくまってやってくれ。ですが信用できません。こやつらは猛虎と戦った守りの役に立とう。
You heard him. Open the gate.
門を開けろ。こいつらを通してやれ。酒井様、お礼の言いようもありません。仲間を守ったように村を守れ。約束します。猛虎が去った後、宝のありかを皆に知らせるのだぞ。もちろんです。信じてくださりありがとうございます。
Alright, mission accomplished. Now, back to what I was saying, of course, with, as I, well, before, after, oh my goodness, I meant to say, before I mentioned Vladimir Paler, I've also discussed about GTA and Marvel's Wolverine being a scheduling conflict for both of these launches. But luckily, there's some hope. I heard from a reliable source that there might be a possible date change for Marvel's Wolverine. They might move up the date anywhere between, I would say, summer or spring of 2026. I mean, I hope spring of 2026, but that's me. But if it's like summer of 2026, I would say yeah. It'd be a pretty good title to like release in the window. To be a releasing window for Marvel's Wolverine, of course, and that GTA, of course, will have its debut launch on fall, making time for the holidays, and of course, possibly get its own holiday. I say get its own holiday because with the stamped mark at $100 for GTA 6, which, by the way, if anybody has that problem with that price, I recommend you get a GameStop membership, update your, like save up your monthly allowances or paychecks or whatever you gotta do to get your hands on that game. And if anything, also, if you have a pro membership members on my channel, I have to say you better get started keeping those coupons because that game will not be cheap, and that's for certainty. And I will say the reason why I say GTA might actually get its own holiday after it launches is because how long has GTA gotten a sequel since 2013? It's been almost 12 years, and still GTA 5 is still the biggest title that came out And on top of that, it still gets updates with content daily. Once GTA launches, the entire world will just be at standstill. I mean, I can imagine how many people will be taking off. But I will also say, before I start killing this Mongol leader, that I will be getting GTA day one at launch and pre-order as soon as Rockstar drops a pre-order date. Now, without further ado, let us continue with the dismemberment of Mongols. Oh, come on. Why can't I just... Oh, you dirty. You tried to take me down as I was trying to do a heavy strike. Bad move. Now you lost a hand and your life. Now, anyone else? Alright. Man, these guys are hard to take down. And I gotta stop relying on the heavenly strike. Okay. Plan B. Always have a plan B. Alright. I'm just gonna go straight for him. Or bury it. Oh, come on. Freaking helmet. What? Walk away. Okay. I swear. Sometimes my aim can be off. Well, yeah, and of course, still adjusting the mechanics because I've been playing a lot with Battlefield 6. Way more than Call of Duty, to be honest. I mean, I've uninstalled Call of Duty, and of course, I've been playing Battlefield 6 for hours and hours and hours, ranking up on my Xbox. I say yes, Xbox, even though I have a PlayStation 5, but I do love Xbox. I just hate their corporate decisions, which I'm going to be covering in this channel. Bear in mind, Xbox, we already know, has actually decided to really hate console gamers. With the rising of console prices, rising of hardware, and not to mention their recent handheld coming out this year being valued at $1,000. Okay, let's deal with these. Oh, Nobu, you're gonna regret that. I told you. As I was saying with Xbox, we already know they had a bad rep in terms of this year and this generation for the console wars, which are already over, and pretty much Xbox nailed their own coffin when they unveiled that Halo will get its own remaster for Combat Evolved, and many more remasters will be available on both Xbox and PlayStation. And really, don't get me wrong, I mean, I love Xbox's hardware, but I just hate their corporate decisions that they just decide to raise the prices on their subscriptions for Game Pass, their hardware pricing in terms of both handhelds, consoles being valued, and not only that, but also their games being valued at like $80. It's truly insane what this generation for the console wars had ended. I mean, I knew that Xbox and PlayStation will ultimately fall to, you know, be, being available on all titles will be available on PC, but I just thought it would be not this soon. Oh, piggies. One. Ah, son of. Come on. Hold still. That deals with the pigs. Now, where's that other one? Ah, there I got him. Alright. Let's look around. Explore for a bit. While, of course, while I was discussing with Xbox. I mean, I can definitely think back that Xbox in 2 previous generations have had bad corporate PR decisions that really almost killed Xbox. I mean, if you look back at the Xbox One being valued at $500 when it was revealed and given a showcase at E3 in 2013 before it met its demise, which it's sad. I never got the chance to go to E3. I mean, I had tickets. I was going to buy tickets to my first ever show of E3 in 2020. But then the shutdown happened, and many developers and many studios have decided to do their own showcases. But I just hope that some other version of E3 will come out, if that were to ever come out in the case. But the only thing to look forward to in 2025 is the Game Awards. Ah, crap. Got him. Whew. That was close. And of course, with Xbox, as I was saying, not only they had a terrible rep, but PlayStation has their bad reps too. If you look back and like with 20, what was it? Oh yeah, the PlayStation 3 era. Although yes, it was valued at a higher price, it still had great games. I mean, I played that more than my Xbox 360 back in that day. Boy, those days were fun. Oh, go to sleep. Come on, come on. Get closer. Pick them off one by one. Alright. Big guy's down. Alright, I know. 2 birds, 1 blade. Alright. Fishing village is safe. Next, the Saltwind Estate. Oh yeah, I do want to jump back to what I mentioned with the Marvel Insomniac Wolverine change date. I can definitely confirm that actually might happen because today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be watching the PlayStation State of Play from Japan. This one came straight out of the blue. I saw the news article yesterday, and I'm like, wow, there was no hype or build up to any of this. It could have been useful if you had done a showcase, because I'm getting sick and tired of State of Plays. I mean, I want a full on actual showcase, like real upcoming titles for the PlayStation 5. Not to say that the state of play that revealed Marvel's Wolverine was good. I'm just saying I wanted one to really knock my socks off. But I'm glad the state of play is coming out. That gives me more games to really look forward to. I mean, according to Sony, they say that it's around 40 minutes long. It's going to be focusing on games and upcoming titles from 20 from both Japan and Asia studios. That are owned by Sony, of course. Not only that, but also they said exciting update. So this might hint at at a might at a possible day change for Marvel's Wolverine. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I meant to rephrase. All right, now we're at the Saltwind Estate. Now let's handle business. Mm, Alright, let me just see this. Bonus takedown. One. Get your blood off my blade. Ah, he's looking. Can't sneak in. Oh crap. They found the body. Yep, they found it. Gotta take him out before he sounds the alarm. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Ah, crap. Come on, come on. Oh. We stop sounding the horns. I'm getting tired of these horns. Oh, you. Alright. Screw self. Do this the old-fashioned way. Who wants to go first? There we go. Last one. Oh. Not cool, bro. Told you. You regret it. Ah, crap. All I have arrows. I have to say, for you, Archer, sloppy. Alright? The estate is liberated. Alright? Now, I want to say for the showcase, I will be giving you my overall opinion, like my reaction in terms of like my hype, how it went, and what titles to expect, and what updates are we going to receive. I'll be watching it, and I'll give you my rundown of the whole state of play by tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's catch up with all the other related entertainment news that has been buzzing around from both last week and, of course, the week before that. Now, if you can recall, other than the Halo news, we of course had talks with Xbox really doing a terrible job with this generation. And if you recall back in 2013, as I was saying, they had a bad showcase with, I was gonna say, oh yeah, Battlefield 4 having the Circle of Death on Xbox One during E3, and it ended terribly in terms of how Xbox showed off its price, being valued at $500. And I think the CEO, who I'll say remain nameless, because boy, what he said really drove Xbox fans to the core, wanting to really hate him. And he said, what was it? Yeah. There is a much smaller and compact version of the Xbox One. It's called Xbox 360. And I'm like, wow. That's what you have to say? Yikes. No wonder the PlayStation 4 won that year. I mean, in that generation. But also that. Then there was Phil Spencer saying that, what was it? Oh yeah, good games don't promote a great console. I'm like, are you kidding me? If you look at PlayStation 4's titles versus Xbox, you practically gave us nothing in terms of Xbox's case. I mean, hell, if you look back at Xbox Series X's launch, we had no major titles from Microsoft. Like, none. Like, I mean, we had a couple of major titles that were going to be both releasing on Xbox One and Xbox Series X, but nothing in terms of, like, wowing the people. And we'll continue with the rest of this as soon as I'm done clearing out this base. Oh, we got a sleeper. Let's give him a dirt nap. Alright, we got prisoners. Mongols. Bashar in the area. Where are the archers? Definitely all around. I think he's all alone. See? Son of a... Whew! That was close. Uh-oh. I think they found the body. Oh, crap. You block, I strike. Oh, crap. Oh, you dirty. There we go. There we go. Right there. Where's the other guy? Ah, there he is. What? Oh, you dirty. Whoa, that's a big fella. You're way too dude for me. Too much dude. Now just do me a favor and enjoy it. Why then? I swear. These archers, I swear, they're the most annoying. Wow, those two were completely unaware. I just obliterated almost the entire camp. Kind of funny. Come on. Come on. Why don't you get move a little closer to me? Ah, screw it. I have a better idea. Oh, crap. That one was not my idea. Originally. Oh, crap. Okay. Forget. I thought I timed my landing correctly, but I was wrong. That's that's basically a big thing when it comes to this game. It's just your timing. You gotta really hit the timing right. And of course, since I've been away from this game for too long, I've been playing Battlefield, adjusting back with, you know, after Utah, which boy, as I said, the hikes and disconnecting really was worth my time. But in the end, this game I could definitely re-pick up the skills easily. Get my groove back, so to speak. And there's no other thing better than keeping my groove. And what was I saying before in the articles that I've mentioned? Not only that, not only, of course, GTA was delayed, as you all heard, of course, seeing that it was the big elephant in the room with the gaming industry, that also Marvel's Captain America Rise of Hydra 1943 was also delayed, but beyond early 2026, which is kind of bad. I mean, I'm hoping we get to see an update at the State of Play today, but we'll find out, like said, if they have any exciting updates. But we'll see. I like to be very optimistic on that front. But not only that, but also Marvel. I mean, even though this is kind of like a bad news segment for Marvel, there's also some good news. According to recent articles on Forbes, apparently both in oh my god, I meant to say Insomniac and Marvel itself, Marvel Comics, they will be working more closely with Insomniac in terms of giving games more releases. So in this case, not only Spider-Man 3 and Marvel's Wolverine will be available, but we might get more spin-off titles with more characters, such as examples being Deadpool, The Punisher, Blade, maybe Iron Man. But we already know that Marvel's going to be working closely with, well, EA being that they're a big publisher. Oh, timed it wrong. Like I said, I'm getting a little rusty. But in the end, I still cut back up. Oh, you dare! Don't throw off my groove! Well, not my best, but in the end, I still come out on top. Now, let us proceed to getting my mojo back. Whoops, almost forgot. Got burned down the powder keg. Silly me. Alright, there's the camp. Alright, back to where we were. But before we burn the place down, let's grab some supplies while we're here. And ammo. Let's see, supplies. Wait, was that? That was, oh, there it is. Alright, definitely need to upgrade our weapons. Yep, not yet. Gotta search the general's tent. Let's see, anything else? Nope. I like to be very thorough when it comes to picking out supplies, because when in doubt, always, always keep your inventory stocked up. Oh, there we go. Got some iron. Oh, almost missed that. Okay, oh, what's that? More iron, more supplies. Man. Man, I gotta do a deep sweep when I raid. There's so much stuff. Ah, oh, one more. And I think that's all. Alright. Now let's light the candle, shall we? Ah, one more. A chest. Perfect. And did I check this? Yeah, I did. Now I did. Okay, let's double check. Alright. All clear. Alright. Light the candle. Oh, wait. There we go. Boom goes the weasel. I definitely want to touch back on a article that mentioned in my last episode that Heat will be getting a sequel and produced by Amazon Prime. Which I beg the question, how do you make a sequel from that? I mean, I don't want to spoil the ending, but I definitely say the ending kind of left itself at a different state for the film. Not only that, but also in recent articles that Michael Mann, who was the director for the first film, has actually told that he will be using de-aging technology and Oh yeah, AI. Which I beg to ask, how you gonna use AI? Will it be for deep fake or to write your plot? Because as far as I can tell, I know California has actually passed a law that prohibits AI to replace an actor. Which, I kind of figured that's a surprise. Figured that's no surprise because a lot of deep fakes are going out there these days, and it's just wow, we're at that level already. Ugh. Not only that, but also the de aging technology. We already know that's already a thing. If you look back from films that have released in the past, such as what was it? Oh yeah, with Disney and Marvel, with Iron Man de-aged in Captain America: Civil War, Will Smith and Gemini Man. Then there's Irishman, Patrick Stewart in X-Men Wolverine Origins, which yes, I've seen the film. It's not my cup of tea, but the game was way better than the movie. No joke. I've actually played on my Xbox 360, and I could not put my controller down. Like there were times I would be getting in trouble by my mom for playing all night. Boy, those were the days. In those days, I will say the Xbox and PlayStation catalog were immense. I mean immense. But I digress. We already know that be the case. If AIs be used for deep fakes and people, they're gonna have to change the setting on heat too because they can't do it in LA because LA of course is a part of California and that AI is prohibiting for replacing actors. And we already have a couple of actors who had passed away. One being Tom Sizemore, who was in the film as well. A bear. Oh, alright. Let him deal with the Mongol. It'd be a good lunch for him. Not me! Oh crap. I was off. Right in the eyes. Alright, let's do this standoff right. This'll be my makeup for my F up. Had to do it right. Now, any of the takers? Last chance. I can make it very easy. Alright, you made your choice. I gave him the option. It was either option A or option B. Option A being you walk away with your life. Option B, you keep your life, but you move on to the afterlife. That's a pretty good deal. Now, let's head over to this little side mission with Kenji. For those who remember from our previous episodes, remember that Kenji helped me and Yuna in this game sneak into a Mongol-controlled town which was once Osmo Bay, but I liberated sooner after. Alright, our village. Now let's actually upgrade our skills since we have like, wow, that many skill points. Evasion, very good. Our stances, obviously. And, ah, Need two. But I can add blinding dust. Help for both evasive and eliminating enemies. Alright. Now where is... Ah, Kenji. Alright, before we talk to him, let's just find this guy. Maybe he has another side quest for us.
あなたもご加勢なさるのですか。何のことだ。猛虎に抗うため朝物氷に人が集まっているそうです。さような勇ましい民がおるとは心強い。だが少し気がかりだ。様子を見てこよう。
Alright, now let's speak to Kenji.
Kenji、何をしておる。ちょっと厄介事がありましてね。何をしでかした。いやいや、猛虎があっしらの飯を奪うんですよ。米栗魚すべて持ってかれてもう腹ペコ。あっしらだと。お前の畑なのか。あなたの
That's true.
言葉が忘れられなくて、ここの百姓の手伝いをしてるわけですよ。猛虎の野営はどこだ。数日に一度来ては食い物を奪って去っていくので分かりません。待ち伏せするか。それがですね、人質を取られてるんです。
Well, that's
もし
not
食い
good.
物を渡せなけりゃ。
I get the
手
message.
を考えれば手はあります。お嫌いでしょうけど。まずは見て決めるとしよう。お見せしましょう。食い物は浜に置く決まりなんです。この食料はどこから。畑や空き家から集めたり、釣りや狩りで奴らを食わせるために頑張りましたよ。なぜ逃げなかった。あっしはバカばかりやってきたから生まれ変わりたいんです。
Okay. I give him credit. He wants to change. Even though he sells bad sake.
猛虎にある食料です。でもこの樽だけは空っぽ。
An empty sake.
お前の
Oh, come on.
怒らせることか。まさかまさか。この大きさなら人がすっぽり入れます。
You serious?
鎧を着た勇
Not
ましいお侍
again.
でも俺よりふさわしいのは調子
For
の
those you
いい
remember,
侍であろうな。
that little swindler
野営に行っちゃうんですよ。
stuffed me in a barrel. An empty barrel that was once filled with sake.
お前とおるといつも
Which I'm
何かが
referring
入
to
る羽目
me,
になるな。
him, which I'm referring to him
お前の
me
息と同じ
sneaking
匂いがするぞ。
gin
まだ
in
酒は残ってました
to
か。
Osmo Bay.
あ、酒じゃな。来ましたよ。
Oh, great.
腕が足るんだ。あ、そうだ。全部やる。ほら、持ってけ。バステルモリガ。待て待て。あれはミヨ。ミヨは俺の馬。俺のナダマタス。モルピクニックボスト。
I can hear that smack.
堪忍して。ミヨ。おい。 まさかうまくいくとはな。
Huh. Who knew? Oh, too close. Quiet. Big guy's next. Oh, crap. Come on. A little close. Okay. Three lined up. Two birds, one blade. And a last one for good measure. Anyone else? Huh. Last one. Easy arrow. Point blank. Alright. I think I cleared them out. Oh. Wait. Ah. Missed that one. Oh. This was better. Now let's make this quick. Alright. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
信じられん。助かったぞ。食料を村に運び、ケンジに知らせてくれ。ケンジ？あの野郎、今度会ったら一発殴ってやる。どういう
Why is that?
すべてあいつがまいた種なんです。もう
What?
こと取引しようとするから。ああ、酒井様。
Are you
さす
serious?
がの腕前。ケンジ。バカで間抜けで飲んだくれのダメ男め。ここは俺が。
Spit it.
訳を話せ。猛虎に食い物を売ると言って藁と木くずをやってみたんです。儲けるためか。畑を守るため
You
に。
tried to swindle the Mongols with wood chips?
こんなに早くは。
That is the
思ってたより
most
すぐにバレて
ridiculous textbook way to swindle somebody in a con.
いや、間違いだなって言わ
That
ないで。
is, without a doubt, not bad
練習が
if you had just made the con more presentable. In Kenji's case, yes, it should have been done better. But he's sorry. He tries to do better. I definitely know we won't be seeing any more Mongols in this little sanctuary, but in the end, we will still be needing Kenji. And I'm afraid that's about enough time we got in today's episode. I gotta get ready for the showcase coming out. In the meantime, if you enjoy my playthroughs and unfolding with single player games, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, you're more than welcome to join me here in the archives. Thank you and have a good day.